Hey beautiful soul, welcome to the channel. Don't forget to like, subscribe and share thoughts below. I would love to hear from you. If you already subscribed, welcome back. I'm so glad you could join me again. For those who have gifted me with super thanks and joined my channel's memberships, you guys are amazing. I love you all. Nine of Pentacles, Judgment, and the Ten of Swords. I'm gonna get one more. Please take what resonates with you and let the rest go. Spirit, show us more. The Sun. Wow. Okay. The message coming through. Wow. Okay. This is so powerful. Okay. Right away, I'm getting. You have the kind of aura that makes people lean in before they even know why. Like your soul, your presence is so rare. It's magnetic. And the strangest part is this. They can feel it, but they cannot quite put a finger on it, if you know what I mean. You know, they want to, okay? I feel they're trying so hard to understand you. Like, you may see it in a way they hover at the edge, like, I cannot even talk right now, like, something is stopping me. Let me take a sip of my water. Like, people find reasons to be near you. They stay in a conversation perhaps a little too long, and then right when it feels like they're about to really connect the dots, something invisible stops them. Like there's this clear wall between you and the world that nobody can see, but everybody senses. That's why you're here. That's why you're pulled to this reading. Because somewhere deep in you, you've always known your presence does something. You walk into a room and the temperature shifted. The temperature changes. Not because you're loud. Not because you're trying. You could be thinking about a grocery list or going down the aisle. People still look at you like something just changed. I'm picking up on this color around you. A deep shade of violet. Like the sky right before night fully settles in. That shade is uncommon, okay? It's the energy of old souls. People who carry something ancient, steady, and regal. Yeah, the deep purple shade. Color of royalty. Now, somewhere in your bloodline, there were people who didn't need to announce themselves to be noticed. That line or that bloodline runs straight into you. So here's what most people don't understand about your energy. It doesn't chase attention because it already has it. People are drawn to you before you speak. Then when you do speak, they listen like your words have weight. You say something simple, and someone will stare at you like you just say something that cracked open their whole life. That isn't coincidence. It's also why you can come off as intimidating. Not because you're unkind or anything. If anything, you have a warm heart, a real one. But your natural expression it reads serious, like you're quite observing of everything. You could be just existing. Someone may come towards you and decide like you're impossible to approach. So they may do this dance with you, like, like the way the bird is trying to seduce the other, like trying to perform for them. But they know they are standing at the edge of something so beautiful, powerful enough to make people caution. That's the balance of you. I see your energy is so magnetic and also protective at the same time. You draw people close to you, but you also carry this built-in boundary that doesn't ask permission. It's just there. It's your nature. I want you to sit with it for a bit. You have something that may surprise a lot of people, okay? You have people falling for you in a way you didn't even notice until much later. They get attached to you. Or you may attract a lot of secret admirers. They may never confess because they couldn't get past their own limitation, like they know it's too good to be true, like you couldn't possibly like them. Yeah, it has happened more than once. Like maybe you have people telling you, you are someone so beautiful, maybe not the exact word, okay, but they're trying to tell you like they'll never get to be with somebody like you. So it has happened more than once, probably more than you'll ever know. Your energy leaves impression on people you barely remember meeting. That's part of why some connections in your life have felt strange. People were either way too invested or weirdly distant. Not a lot of casual in between. You feel like home to some people, and to others you feel like something they aren't sure they're worthy of. You also have this quality that people sense immediately. You do not tolerate disrespect. You can be the most calm, safe people someone has ever known, okay? But the moment they cross your line, something in you snap or it goes quiet, like final, gone, no performance, no chaos, just clean cut, just a door that closed. That quiet authority is part of your aura too. Now, I want to talk about something heavier because it's tied to why you're watching this right now. There's been someone close to you, maybe past person, a partner, a friend, even family, who had a complicated relationship with your energy. They wanted what you have. They watch how people respond to you, how doors, opportunity just open up and goes your way. How you draw good things without forcing it. At first, it might have been admiration, then it turned into some kind of observation or case study. They started copying you, not in an obvious way, but subtly. The way you say things, the way you hold boundaries, the way you present yourself or talk or carry yourself. Like they were trying to copy your style, your presence, because they didn't know how to build their own. Yes. Someone is trying to copy your style. But energy like yours cannot be duplicated. People can imitate the surface. They can borrow your tone, your posture, your words. But what makes you magnetic is not a trick. It's the depth of everything you've lived, everything you survived, everything you had to become. The kind of substance doesn't transfer. So when someone tries to wear it like a costume, it always feels slightly off. You know, if they were close to you, there's a good chance they were quietly resentful. They're quietly resentful of you. They may be supportive on the surface, but underneath there was jealousy. Jealousy they didn't want to admit. You know, that kind of jealousy doesn't always explode on your face. It will simmer. It will show up as subtle competition, like backhanded compliment, you know, strange comments or tension whenever something good happens to you. You know, during that time, you may have felt drained in a way you couldn't explain. Yes, like somewhat your motivation or your energy is deep. It's like your creativity is getting stalled or your sleep schedule changed. Like you were trying to move against the current of life instead of living it. If that is resonating with you, hear this clearly. You weren't just tired, you were carrying an energetic tug of war you never agreed to. But listen, okay? The good news is energy like yours doesn't get stolen. It may get stolen temporarily, but it always being returned to you multiple fold. Yes. You know, the way like you reconnect with yourself, or when you truly connect with yourself, that shift happens really fast. Spirit is saying you must choose rest, choose silence, choose protecting your space again. You know, you have to learn your boundaries, learn to have boundaries, and to learn to say no to people who are never fully for you. When you do that, your light comes back like, just like that. Like it was never lost. And something else is happening. Without your energy, the person who was like trying to steal from you is starting to unravel. They're starting to dismantle. Not because you take revenge or attack them. It's just cause and effect. Yes. It's like when you stop leaking out your energy. What was only functioning because of you stop functioning. There's balance returning to you. So let's talk a bit about your aura. I see your aura is a gift. Okay, it's so magical. People will be drawn to you for the rest of your life. You're the person strangers talk to for an over and over without realizing. Like people can trust you with things they don't even tell their closest friends or family members. You know, you could be the person someone noticed on the street and they just did a double take, like they have no idea, like not because of anything you did, but because your energy leaves a trail. And also something is tied to your voice, like the way you express yourself. There's this weight behind you, even when you're being casual. That's why when something messes with your confidence, it often shows up as you getting quiet. Because they feel like it's safer to stay in silence. not to overshare, not to take up space. But that silence is not your natural state. Your natural state is expressive. Yes. You don't apologize for taking up space. Okay? You're not too much for the room. Do not dim your lights. So listen, okay? Some people, they may distance themselves from you. It's not a rejection. It's just that they don't have the capacity for someone like you. Not everyone, they can stand close to that kind of energy. Some people can only admire from across the room. And that doesn't mean you're too much. It means you're real. The people who can hold your energy, the ones who feel safe and warm around you, instead of getting threatened by your energy, those are your people, and they exist closer than you think. So the video got cut off. In fact, today, all my videos keep getting cut off, so I may need to stop filming. But let me try to finish this reading. I really shuffle and pull this card. What I sense is life is clearing noises around you. You know, connections or relationships that drain you may start falling away. People who compete with you, copy you, or quietly resent you might start distancing themselves without you having to push. And as that clears, your energy will feel stronger again. Not chaotic, just undeniable. You may notice people or more people approaching you, more opportunities lining up for you, more situations working out with less force than you expected. That's not luck. That's you connecting back to the source. One more thing. When you care about someone, it's like I see you go deep, okay? You do not hold back. You don't do half-hearted. And if it doesn't work out, you don't rush to replace them just to fill space. I see you rather be alone than be wrong.